From death by overdosing on carrot juice to factual information on the first human officially killed by robot, these unexpected deaths are sure to put the jump back to your step. Read Buzzfeed's lethal list, and keep your eyes peeled for falling cows. Number 1. Brazilian João Maria de Souza was killed in 2013 when a cow fell through his roof onto him as he slept. Number 2. Clement Vallandigham, a 19th-century U.S. lawyer, accidentally shot himself dead while defending a murder suspect, because he was trying to demonstrate that a supposed victim could have accidentally shot himself dead. It worked, because his client was acquitted. Number 3. Canadian lawyer Gary Hoy died while trying to prove that the glass in the windows of a 24th-floor office was unbreakable, by throwing himself against it. It didn't break, but it did pop out of its frame and he plunged to his death. Number 4. Monica Meyer, the mayor of Betterton, Maryland, died while checking her town's sewage tanks. She fell in and drowned in 15 feet of human waste. Number 5. The owner of the company that makes Segways died in 2010 after accidentally driving his Segway off a cliff. Number 6. Robert Williams, a Ford assembly line worker, is the first human in history to have been killed by a robot. He was hit by a robot arm in 1979. Number 7. In 1923, jockey Frank Hayes won a race at Belmont Park in New York despite being dead. He suffered a heart attack mid-race, but his body stayed in the saddle until his horse crossed the line for a 20-1 outsider victory. Number 8. U.S. Congressman Michael F. Farley died in 1921 as a result of shaving, because his shaving brush was infected with anthrax. Number 9. Several people danced themselves to death during the month-long dance fever of 1518 in Strasbourg, during which hundreds of people danced for about a month for no clear reason. Number 10. Edward Harrison was playing golf in Washington state in 1951 when his driver snapped, and the shaft lodged in his groin. He staggered about 100 yards before bleeding to death. Number 11. In 1900, American physician Jesse William Lazare tried to prove that yellow fever was transmitted by mosquitoes by letting infected mosquitoes bite him. He then died of the disease, proving himself right. Number 12. Russian physician Alexander Bogdanov performed pioneering blood transfusions on himself, believing they would give him long life. They actually killed him after he suffered an adverse reaction. Number 13. Austrian tailor Franz Reichelt thought he'd invented a device that could make men fly. He tested this by jumping off the Eiffel Tower wearing it. It didn't work. He died. Number 14. In 1567, the man said to have the longest beard in the world died after he tripped over his beard running away from a fire. Number 15. The Greek philosopher Chrysippus of Soli is said to have died of laughter after watching a donkey trying to eat his figures. Number 16. Mary Ward was a pioneering Irish female scientist who is sadly better known as the first person in history to ever be killed in a car accident, while driving with her family in their experimental road locomotive steam engine.
Please don't forget. Like. Subscribe.